Hi, it's Trevor Emdon here, and I have a question for you. Why can't you just make more money? In my life, I've met people with all kinds of attitudes to money. Some have had perpetually empty bank accounts, and it drives them crazy. Making more money is all they think about, and mostly what they never get. When some money does come their way, they've spent it. Others have had plenty of money. A few I'd even class as wealthy. Of those, some are generous, whilst others are penny pinching, even mean. Some have let their money define them. Others leave it in the background of their lives in the same kind of way that you or I would probably think about the wallpaper or the paint on the walls in our homes. It's just there. But there have been some folks who have a very distinctive and interesting attitude to money. The people I'm talking about are not rich. Often, they've next to nothing. Sometimes, they actually have nothing, although that never lasts very long with this group of people. These folks are special. Their attitude to money is that it will go and it will come. It will always come. They never worry about money. One of the people I'm thinking of has now become very wealthy and once told me that he's never understood worrying about money. Why do they never worry about money? Because they know they can always get some more. Their cash will never run out, even if their bank account on a given day is completely empty. How do they do that? They don't do anything illegal or immoral. They merely understand what money is and where it really, really comes from. They know exactly why it changes hands. To have those understandings, they don't need degrees in economics. They don't understand investment strategies for the most part. Most of them don't even have savings to speak of. Money simply flows in and out of their lives, just as the tides flow into and away from the shore. Even when it's far out and you can't see it, you know it's coming back. Sometimes in little waves, sometimes in huge breakers that crash onto the beaches, but it's definitely coming. When you know that about money, when you know you can always get more of it, and that even when it runs low, it's always coming back, isn't that what financial security really means? When you aren't worried about how you'll get some more, but instead tell yourself that you will get some more, just like when you run low on bread, you pop round to the corner store or maybe the supermarket and get some more. Isn't that true financial security? Suppose money was like bread. What if your financial security was like your bread security? When it runs low, you get, or maybe bake, some more. Somehow we've put money in a different category to other commodities, but really, there's no reason to do that. Except maybe one. But you see, if you run low on bread, usually you'll exchange some money for the next loaf, right? But if you run low on money, what do you exchange? And this is where we tend to get stuck. But I've discovered that the non-worriers don't. Some years ago, a friend of mine unexpectedly lost his job. Being a non-worrier, apart from the shock, because the decision was made with incredible speed, he appeared completely unfazed by his new financial situation. I asked him how he stayed so cool about having lost his income, and his answer has never left me. He said, "My job isn't my resource. My bank balance isn't my resource. I am. Tomorrow, if I can't think of a way to put a meal in my belly and keep a roof over my head," he said, "there's something wrong with me." And sure enough, within a few days, paying customers were lining up for him. It was a great answer. But that degree of self-assuredness doesn't come easily or even naturally to all of us. It didn't to me. As so often has been the case in my life, having discovered that something is possible, in this case, having a constant flow of money no matter what, I went the slow road to finding out how it's done. The bad part about that trait, that characteristic, is that sometimes it takes me ages to get somewhere. The good part is that once I've got there, I know I can always go there again. That mentality of not worrying about money came naturally to my friend, so he didn't know how to transmit it to me. But I have figured it out, finally. I've already had money come from thin air. It's not a coincidence or luck. The money was nice, but what is truly wonderful is the peace of mind. There will never, ever again be a reason for me to run out of money. And that, my friend, is real financial security. Now, I've put a training together where I'll show you, if you like, how you can have this freeing attitude to money too. Everything you need to know, including how to purchase a ticket for the training, you can get by simply clicking the link below this video. Thank you for watching. I hope I've made some light bulbs go on. And now you can see, as it turns out, you really can have more money.